This is Dean Barker with the RCBL. I'm here with Shockers head coach Nolan Potts after a 7-3 loss against the Broadway Bruins. Coach, you came into this game, you had lost your 8-game winning streak, but you won 12 of your last 13 and 4 in a row coming into this one. Tonight, it just seemed that you guys weren't able to get it going. What happened?
Kudos to Mike Canterbury. He did a good job settling down after he had a rough first inning. It was all over the place. Defense didn't make plays behind him, but he did a good job settling down and keeping us quiet. Bullpen came in for them, did a good job, and we really offensively couldn't get anything going. Our starts to games haven't been very good in the last week or so. Even Monday night, we ended up winning that game, but our starts haven't been, we've just come out flat, no energy, and it was going to come back to bite us eventually. And Caden did a good job for the most part of the mound, and they started getting to him, 4th, 5th, 6th innings there. But happy with how Cam Cummins and Nick Foltz threw in relief. Gave us a shot there at the end, kept it within 4. And unfortunately, we weren't really able to get a timely hit all night long. It didn't seem like Frankie had one there in the first inning, and then besides that, offensively, really couldn't string anything together. And they did a good job hitting the fastball and hitting the ball in the outfield. And sometimes it's not going to be your night, but kudos to them on a good game, and got to bounce back tomorrow. We get a big one tomorrow night right back here.
Yeah. So 2 key stats from tonight's game were. Sorry. And back to the action. So 2 key stats were Broadway had 4 errors, and you guys had 8 runners left on base.
Yep.
Against Elkton, maybe that would have. I didn't see the stats, but maybe you were able to come back against Elkton after making some early mistakes. Against a team like Broadway, that's not going to happen. What do you think was the problem in which you weren't able to capitalize on those?
We did the first inning we capitalized on a couple errors, which was the reason we got on the board. But our Achilles heel all year, if we've had one, I know our record's pretty good. Our Achilles heel has been leaving guys on base. We did it a good bit against Elkton, but we're able to overcome it tonight. Against a team like that with the pitching they have, you can't do it. And we had to learn the hard way. Eventually, it was going to come back to bite us, and I think I talked about it last week when we lost to Bridgewater in that game. It'll come back to hurt us eventually, and tonight it did. And it seemed like we had guys on base for the most part every inning, and we just couldn't do anything with it. So just one of those nights. Nothing to, world's not ending. We're still in a pretty good spot in the standings, and just got to bounce back tomorrow against a good team in Bridgewater. And they've been off for a couple days, so they're fresh, ready to go, and we got to lick our wounds after this one and bounce right back tomorrow.
So what did you see with that? I think it was the 7th inning, that call where, to be completely honest, none of us even thought twice about what the runner was doing when they called him out. You were on third base. What did you see there?
I didn't think he went early. Obviously, the umpire had a different opinion, but you live with it. And he made the call, and at the end of the day, it really didn't impact how the game went. It would have been 7-4, but unfortunately, 8th, 9th inning, we were kind of stagnant offensively and weren't able to do anything. So really, didn't impact the game as much as people want to make it out to be. At the time, people were upset about it. I wasn't too happy with it, but it happens. Umpires make calls. They're humans. They might miss it. They might get it. And maybe he did leave early. I don't know. But we did go back to the replay center and go see that. But it just wasn't our night. They hit the ball well. We couldn't take advantage of their mistakes, and we weren't able to get anything going. So, it's always a tough game when you play them. But bounce back tomorrow, and tomorrow's a new day. So get a good team coming in here tomorrow night.
You talk about tomorrow. So after tonight's game, it's a 1-game difference between you, who are in first place, and the Bridgewater Reds, who are in second.
Yep.
It's split down the middle. The 2 games you've played this year, it's been you took the first one, and then they took the second. So that game tomorrow will be for the first half championship.
Yes.
What's going to be the key to coming in here, bouncing back from this one, and getting it done against a team who is out here trying to say, hey, we won the championship last year, and we're not relinquishing that title?
Yeah, they're the defending champs for a reason. Our energy has to be much better from the start. I think, like I said, the last couple of games we just kind of rolled in, and it's like, our record's pretty good. We're talented enough. We can just turn it on. And tonight, clearly, we didn't turn it on. So, got to have a better mentality coming in. Get some pitching to shut it down. I think, like I said, Caden did a good job tonight, and they figured him out 2nd, 3rd time through the order. And offensively, we got to be better. And not leave guys on base. And that's, like I said, that's been our biggest thing all year, is we leave too many guys on. Even at Elkton, I think we left double digits on tonight. You said we left 8. I haven't seen it yet, but you can't win games that way against good teams. You got to capitalize when you get guys on base. Bridgewater's the cream of the crop, and like I said, they've had a couple days off. They're fresh. They can throw whoever they want, and it's going to be a challenge for us. But hopefully, it's a little eye-opening for us this evening, and we're able to show up tomorrow with a better attitude and go out here and execute.
So now you've heard from Coach Potts. We'll see you tomorrow. Coach, thanks.